I have a day 13 update for you on the best way to explode your email list and your income in 90 days from scratch. I've been testing social media versus a strategy I call audience explosion, and I'll get more into that in just a second. So quick update, we're 13 days in. Okay, it's December 13th right now. I started on December 1st. Social media has brought in 2 leads, and that's it still. Audience explosion, on the other hand, is going insane. We've brought in 854 leads, new email subscribers. We have 71 booked calls that have flowed onto our calendar, and we're just over $9,000 in revenue as of this morning. So I just want to point out how quickly this can build. Now, for those of you that have been asking, like, what is audience explosion? The reason I gave it that name is because there's a couple of different ways you can execute on this. The first, which is what I'm doing right now, it's called a virtual online giveaway, okay? And so it's basically an event that is being promoted by 20 other people along with myself, and we're all promoting the event. And because I'm the host, I get the email list build. Okay. Another way to do this is to host a virtual summit, and you're kind of interviewing and masterminding with all these different speakers, and then you're sharing the results of all those interviews, those trainings, those mastermind sessions. And again, all of the different contributors are promoting, which is how you're able to get growth this big, this fast. Okay. So what I love about this strategy is that you're basically leveraging the audience of other people in a totally ethical, very cool way. They know what's happening. They're cool with it because all of the other contributors, they're getting email lists builds as well. Not this big, but they are getting hundreds and hundreds of leads throughout the event. And I'm sure if they were tracking their own sales, they would start to have numbers rolling in right around now too. So you can see only 13 days in, right, of me consistently sharing high value content on social media. We're just barely starting to see movement, but on the audience explosion side, it's completely exploding. So I have been uploading already the last few videos I uploaded kind of explain, it breaks down the numbers on how an event like this happens. I'm going to be sharing even more information going forward on what these events look like, how you can do audience explosion, and what that might look like for your business. So if you have any questions about how that works, make sure you like and follow so you can follow the journey, and then let me know in the comments what your questions are, and I will make sure that I get them answered as we move throughout this 90-day process. If you haven't met me before, I'm Adrienne Hill. I'm an online business strategist, and I spent the last 3 years in business perfecting this strategy, which is why I've never used social media up until now. So I'm just now getting to the point where I'm testing them head to head. And this audience explosion round started from scratch, from zero, just like my social media started from scratch, from zero, right? So if you already have an existing social media, that would be a fascinating experiment to test these head to head with someone who has more of a social media following than me. But I specifically wanted to test them head to head from scratch. Okay, so head to head from scratch, you can see clearly who the winner is thus far.